Commencement provides the university community an opportunity to celebrate the accomplishments of its students. Graduation seems like an end, but commencement is really a beginning. And to lead us into that beginning, it is my pleasure to introduce to you a summa cum laude graduate and a former SGA president to present to us the class of 2015. I present to you Miss Maria Flores.
Members of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Isherwood, Dr. Mallard, distinguished faculty, staff, family, and friends, good morning and welcome to Reinhardt University. As Dr. Roberts said, my name is Maria Flores, soon to be Blackburn, and it is an honor to have been selected today to give the student address. I would like to start off by individually thanking all of my 27 cousins who are watching us. No, I'm just kidding. So, in all seriousness, had you asked me a little more than 4 years ago where I would be on May 2nd, 2015, speaking at the graduation of Reinhardt University is not the place I thought I would be. I didn't even think I would be here. Class of 2015, I don't know about you, but I woke up feeling very accomplished this morning. Like many of you, graduating from college is the first adult thing I have ever done. But I did not do this alone. Today is not just a day of celebration. Today is also a day of giving thanks. Today is the day that we have worked our whole lives for, and it would not have been possible without the help and support of our loved ones. On July 18th, 1998, my parents made a life-changing decision to move from the only home they knew, Coahuila, Mexico, to a place they were promised could offer me endless opportunities. We were told that the United States guaranteed education, prosperity, and happiness. All you had to do was get here, apparently. But because I was 5, I was young and naive, and I did not realize that there would be many challenges that I would need to overcome in order to obtain the American dream. From a young age, I knew exactly the sacrifices my parents made on a daily basis so that I could have a better life. My parents worked long hours for little pay to ensure that I was always provided for. Watching them taught me the value of being a hard worker, and I knew I wanted to be just like them. My parents' strength and dedication to my well-being inspired me to be the best person I could be. Not to mention, I wanted to set a great example for my younger sister. Throughout my life, though, it was not just my parents that were blessing me. I encountered many angels throughout my life. When my dad suffered an accident and was out of work for weeks, our church family and friends took care of us so that we had food and we could remain in our home. When I wanted to play travel basketball, but I could not afford it, my coaches and friends' parents found ways for me to keep playing. And when I became a Christian and wanted to continue to pursue my relationship with God, my church family financially supported me and made it possible for me to attend retreats that I could not otherwise have attended. But most importantly, when I was vulnerable, defeated, and felt lost, I had amazing people around me cheering me on. The biggest army of angels came to my rescue my senior year of high school. As all my friends were applying to these big-name schools that I always dreamed of attending, Georgia lawmakers passed a law prohibiting students in my immigration position from attending public universities and receiving the Hope Scholarship. I was limited to private universities that, we all know, cost a fortune, that I never thought I could afford. Everything I had worked for was taken away from me without any warning. It was my senior year of high school, and I had never felt more defeated in my life, until an army of angels from Reinhardt University approached me. To make a long story short, Reinhardt provided an opportunity for me that changed my life. From the moment I came to campus, every person became a part of my family. Family is supposed to care for you and have your back through the good times and the bad. And that is exactly how I was treated by every person from the RU community. I still remember sitting through those 150-slide PowerPoint presentations in Dr. Walter May's first-year seminar class thinking, when will knowing how to conduct a peaceful, nonviolent protest come in handy? Well, it did come in handy at the end of the semester when my class protested to not have a final paper. I also remember sitting through a lecture in Dr. Summers' physics class thinking, when will learning physics help me when I become an accountant? Well, it hasn't helped me while doing people's taxes, but knowing physics came in handy during a lab when we had to calculate the exact second to let go of an egg from the top of the library so that it landed directly on top of Dr. Summers' head. My time at Reinhardt has been exciting, and I would not change anything about it. I have loved every experience I've had and every moment I have made, every memory I've made. I know I will be 99 years old, and I will be telling my grandkids about the time I watched Reinhardt score its first touchdown at Mercer. And even though I had no idea what was going on, I just knew everyone was screaming, so I started screaming. My whole life, I have been blessed with angels that have helped me get to where I am. I know all of us have. And had it not been for the support and love of so many people, I do not know where I would be right now. Modern culture encourages a competitive atmosphere, and sometimes we're not reminded to just stop and lend a hand. So class of 2015, I want to challenge you to be that angel for someone who is in need. We are all going to graduate here. We may become teachers, we may become accountants, whatever it is your career brings you. If it's even being a mom and a dad, you can be an angel for someone else. I'm excited to say that on May 11th, a week after graduation, I will be starting my career as a tax associate at Wyndham Brannon, one of Atlanta's most prestigious public accounting firms. And this would not have been possible if it were not for the entire support of my Reinhardt family. So class of 2015, do not forget to thank your mentors for helping you with those dreadful decisions we have had to make about our future. Thank you to Dr. Walter May, Dr. John Yelvington, and Mr. McKinnon for helping me select a career that I am passionate about. Class of 2015, also do not forget to thank your loved ones for all the sacrifices they have made so that you could be here today. Thank you to my fiance, Ben, for being by my side for the last 5 years and being there in ways he could not imagine. He was supposed to be at his graduation at Georgia Tech this morning, receiving his undergraduate degree in industrial engineering, but instead chose to be here to support me. Thank you to my future in-laws for being some of the biggest angels that have ever stepped into my life and for treating me like one of their own from day one. Lastly, thank you so much to my parents, my sister, Diego, my family in Mexico, and all the other angels that have been a part of my life. Without you all, I would not be here today. Class of 2015, once you step from these doors today, it is my sincere wish that you go for your dreams. Whether your goal is to continue your career search, continue a current job, begin a new dream, or return to school to further your education, may you always have the drive to seek out your goals and ambitions. But most important of all, do what you love, be yourself, and always give thanks. Class of 2015, we did it!